Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another month of monthly haves and have-nots for the month of April 2017. I know this is super late, but I figured rather late than never, but as you guys know, I'm just finishing up with busy season and getting back to filming, so I haven't had a chance to film this video and wanted to share with you guys what products I've been loving before we're on to May. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first couple products I did get from Octoly, which is a website for influencers to be able to try products complimentary in exchange for your honest opinion. So I will let you guys know throughout this video what products I did get, as well as leave you guys some information in the description box. But the first item I got is this dry shampoo from Freida, and this is the Luxurious Volume Refresh Dry Shampoo. Now I've used it probably till about right here. I've been using this for a couple weeks and I don't really like this. It is nice as a volumizer, it gives you some temporary volume, but as a dry shampoo, I'm not really impressed by it. The one thing I loved about this was the fact that it gave absolutely no white cast. Unless you sit here and like spray it onto one concentrated spot, like 2 inches from your hair, you're not going to get a white cast, which I love because it's really hard to find in a dry shampoo. But as far as actually soaking up the oils, it did not do a good job whatsoever. It only worked the first day after I had washed my hair, so technically second day hair. That was the only day it did a decent job that I could get away with it. But subsequent days after that, like third and fourth day, it just did not do well at all. And I have other dry shampoos that do excellent with that, like the Mika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. That one's awesome for 3, 4, 5 day hair. This one, not good past that second day, but some decent volumizing. So if you're into kind of like the gimmicky volumizers and you want it for photos or, you know, a video or something like that, just to do some temporary volumizing, I do think this is good, but as an actual dry shampoo, I wouldn't recommend it. So for me, that's what I wanted, a dry shampoo, and I don't think it meets the mark for that. So definitely wouldn't recommend this one. So then next I have a blush brush that I have been loving, and I got this from one of my Ipsy bags, I believe, but this is the Luxie 514 blush brush, and I love it. One, it's cute, has a little bit of rose gold and pinky tones up here on the handle, and then it is so soft. Now, it's not a dense brush, like it's very movable and bendy, but I love this brush, especially with my Physicians Formula Butter blushes. I love them. I find that you can swirl it in there and really get a good amount of product in here that evenly distributes it onto the skin, and it's not super pigmented all in like one spot. It just really blends it out and picks up product really well. So I think this brush is perfect for those lighter products that's not super packed into the pan, but yet it's not super loose where it's powdery, kind of like that in between, like the Physicians Formula Butter blushes are. So this brush and the butter blushes is what I've been loving all month. So love, love, love this brush. Next, the last product that I picked up from Octoly, and this one is the new e.l.f. Lip Tint Oils. Oh my gosh, these are so comfortable. And I have the shade Pink Kiss. Such a beautiful pinky shade. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful shade. I love this. And they're not super opaque when you put them on the lips, but they do give the slightest bit of tint. So like you will see this color on top of my lips if I put it on. These are so beyond comfortable. You guys know I love the new Too Faced Lip Tint Oils as well. Those are definitely more opaque than this. This is definitely more sheer, but they're really comfortable. Now, they don't feel quite as thick as the Too Faced ones are, which those aren't thick really at all, but this one definitely feels more sheer, feels like a lightweight lip gloss, not sticky at all, very, very comfortable, lasts through drinking, eating, things like that. So it will last you about 3 or 4 hours. Really comfortable and hydrating on the lips, and the colors are beautiful. Now, I was waiting to see if these came to Target. They have not yet, or at least around me. So I might have to go ahead and cave and buy some more from e.l.f.'s website because I know they have some really fun, like bright orangey colors for the spring and summertime. So these are really comfortable, so I'm definitely going to have to get more shades. But if you're going to pick up one, I would definitely pick up Pink Kiss first. This is such a gorgeous shade. Gorgeous. I love it. So then a couple products to mention that were have-nots for the month. And the first one was the Dr. Brandt's Pores No More Luminizing Primer. Now this I almost bought in a full size because I was so excited. I love the Pores No More Primer, blurs. It really is comfortable on the skin, works well under foundations. So I was like, ooh, luminizing sounds really nice. But then I saw it was like a free sample when you spent $20, something like that. So I went ahead and did it. You guys, I hated this. I hated it. So when you put it onto the skin, it kind of does have quite a bit of sheen right there, you guys can see, which is fine. It looked really pretty on the skin, except for I found that it accentuated my pores rather than minimizing them, whereas the No Pores No More primer actually, you know, blurs out your pores. I found that maybe because it has luminizing effects in them that I could see all my pores. It definitely did not minimize them, so that was problem number one. Problem number two is this does not wear very well underneath the foundations I was using. And I thought maybe it's because I was using foundations that don't mix well with it. So I went to my Holy Grail foundation, which I always go back to when trying out new products on top or underneath. And that's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. That one is my Holy Grail. And no matter what foundation I use, whether it was other foundations or my Holy Grail, this broke up so bad underneath and my foundation would just crack and split and become patchy, and it did not wear well underneath anything. And it has quite a bit of a strong scent to it. I didn't really like that either. So overall, this was just totally a have not for me. So I am so glad I did not go ahead and pick up a full size of that. Last, I have the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara. Now, I started off liking this. Unfortunately, this dries out so incredibly fast and becomes just really hard to apply to the eyelashes. Also, at first, I did not like this applicator. If you guys can tell, it has one of those balls on the end to kind of get your outer corners, but it can be really pokey. So I learned I had to be really careful when applying this mascara, which that is a little annoying. You don't want it to be super careful with it, and I found that I had to go like really slow and really careful with it, but it just has a very, very dry formula, and it just gets even drier as soon as you start opening it up really, really fast. So unfortunately, I liked it maybe the first week I had it, and it did a good job of lengthening my lashes. It's not a volumizing one, it's more of a lengthening. But unfortunately, it just got really dry to the point where it was hard to use and just gets real clumpy and doesn't actually like spread out and go on your lashes from roots to tips. It kind of just gets stuck. So I liked it at first, but unfortunately, it just was kind of a have-not by the end of the month when it got really, really dry. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section what items you guys have been loving for this month or have not been loving for this month. I would love to hear it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!